Hi, this video is about Pandu's second wife, Madri. In the last video, we saw Pandu was crowned the king of Hastinapur. Pandu marries Kunti in Kunti's Swayamvara. Soon after his wedding was over, on that day, Pandu's kingdom of Hastinapur was requested to help King Shalva in an ongoing war to protect his kingdom of Madraraj. Pandu had a difficult decision to make. It was the first day after his marriage. He wanted to spend time with Kunti, but also not at the cost of his duties as a king. He makes up his mind to go immediately to help with the war. Kunti was very supportive of his decisions. Pandu helps King Shalva of Madra kingdom in winning the war. After the war was over, to build long-term alliance with Hastinapur, King Shalva offered his sister, Madri, to Pandu as his wife. Pandu could not reject the proposal. He tells Madri about his first wife Kunti on their way back to Hastinapur. Kunti welcomes Madri to the kingdom. She wanted to share Karna's birth secret with Pandu, but after Madri came into their life, she stops herself and does not share that secret with anyone. Maybe she was fearful that Pandu would love Madri more because of this fact. Soon after Pandu's arrival, though, Satyavati insisted that Pandu spends more time with Kunti and Madri and that they go on a long vacation. Pandu agrees, and then they go to sage Kindama's ashram in the forest for their vacation. They spend a really good time with sage Kindama and learn scriptures from him. Sage Kindama taught, taught them about three duties of householders. Firstly, that we need to worship the Lord, since it's the Lord who has given us everything. It is our duty to pray to the Lord and remember Him in all that we do. Second, we should fulfill our obligations to the saints and sages, for they are the pillars of our society. They impart to us the value system and spiritual knowledge so that we may be the best that we can be. Third, and finally, we should honor our ancestors by taking care of our elders and by raising good children who would be a blessing to the society. One day, inadvertently, while hunting, Pandu accidentally shot an arrow, thinking it was a deer in the forest. That arrow hit Kindama and his wife. Kindama's wife died immediately. Kindama, in his last moments of his life, cursed Pandu, saying to him that he would never be able to touch either of his wives and would thus never be able to have any children. He would die if he ever attempted to embrace them in any way. Pandu felt really bad about Sage Kindama's death. He wanted to do something so that he could atone his wrongdoings. Based on advice from Vidura and Bhishma, he gave up being the king and spent the rest of his life in the forest. In the meanwhile, Dhritarashtra was made the king. Madri and Kunti also decide to go with Pandu to the forest. Pandu is now deeply worried about his progeny. He remembers the teachings from sage Kindama on importance of raising good children. There are some insights here from Kunti. She deliberately does not share the secret about Karna's birth with Pandu. One may say it's maybe because of her fear that Pandu will start loving Madri more when he finds out about Karna. On the other hand, it may be because Kunti really understands how to use her words effectively. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 17, 15th shloka, which goes like this: Anudvegakaram vakyam satyam priyahitam chayat Swadhyaya Pyasanam Chaiva Vanmayam Tapa Uchyate. In this shloka, it is advised by Lord Krishna that our speech should not cause agitations in the minds of others. Also, everything that we say should be truthful, agreeable to the other person, and beneficial to the other person. In Kunti's case, she chose not to say it, maybe because she does not think it's the right time. No one is asking for it, and it's not going to benefit anyone. Now that Pandu is cursed, how would he ever have children? On the other hand, Dhritarashtra hates his wife Gandhari because of her blindfoldness. Does Dhritarashtra continue ruling the kingdom? To find out, stay tuned for the next video. If you want to be notified about future videos, subscribe to my channel. Thank you.